Hello everyone, welcome to CyberDucky. It has been a while I posted last time, so I've been working on some other things and I have started a new community in school.com. So I have created this group. If you are interested to learn about BGP and EVPN or networking thing, I want to build a community. So I have created this. If you are please join here. And today I wanted to do a video about Cisco BGP Weight, which is Cisco proprietary. So today video I wanted to do about BGP Weight, which is Cisco proprietary BGP, path attributes. So which is not a standard one. It's only related to Cisco switch, routers, or wherever the product which able to do the BGP. Strictly local, never advertised to any BGP or BGP. It's router locally will decide which is, based on the weight, it will decide which way to take the route or send the route. And the highest number is WAN. And first is a path selection. Yeah. So when it comes to Cisco, weight is the first one before they go to the local preference or any other attributes. And the agenda today is configuring these routers with the respected IP addresses to those devices. Then build. Then I want to use router 13 to manipulate the routes. So I have two routes I wanted to see here. Once I see here, I want to try to manipulate. Let me show you guys how I'm gonna, what is the plan. So what I want to show is that I want to create these routes here. Then this is the easier to reach. I want to manipulate this to come from this route to this route. Same thing for this. This one is an easy way to reach, but I want to go from this way. So that one I will be using BGP weight configuration and IP prefix. Okay, so that is the plan. Let's start the configuration. Name. This one is route 11. Okay. And config host name R11. Interfaces. Let me double check. Okay, I need to configure this. Okay, it's clear. It's okay. Interface gig 202 IP address 9.10.9.1.9.12 1/24 0 now shut down, and I need to configure the OSPF as well for them to have an IGP to advertise the loopback 0. So IP OSPF 101, I think 100, area 0, POSPF, network point to point, Z exit interface gigabit gig ethernet /10/3 IP address 192.1.13.1/24 0 and shut down. IP OSPF 100 area 0 IP OSPF network point to point exit interface loopback. Okay, loopback 0 IP address 1/2.5 0 IP OSPF 100 area 0 IP OSPF network point to point exit. Then I create the loopback 101 also. Loopback 101 IP address sorry, the 1 255 255 2550. I don't want to add this one to SPF. I want to use this one for BGP, so I leave it there. And right memory. I think I can configure the BGP also. Config, sorry, config T. Okay, config T BGP. Sorry, router BGP AS number is 100. Neighbor. So I have, give me a moment. Just this. Okay. Okay. It's clear. Okay. Neighbor 2.2.2. Remote AS 200 and remote update source is loopback 0. Okay, I'm missing one command here intentionally, so later I can show what is the different, or maybe I think I put it that one also. So I'm going to enable the EBGP multi-hop 2. Okay, exit. No, I'll do the same for enable this one also. Remote AS is 300. Enable loopback. No, sorry, update loopback 0. EBGP multi-hop to exit. Start. Router BGP 100. Name the network also 101. 0. Mask is 255 255 2550. Exit and write memory. Okay, done. Everything for router 1, 12, 11, then just for router 12. Let's do for router 12. Config T. Host name is 1R12. Interface gigabit Ethernet 2/2. IP address 192.1.12.2, 255.255.255.0. No shutdown. IP OSPF 100. Net 100 area 0. IP OSPF network point to point. Okay, the OSPF comes up already. Exit interface gig 0 IP address 1.23.2. Correct. I think I'm using 2. Yep, 255.255.255.0 and no shutdown. Another one thing is IP OSPF 100 area 0. IP OSPF network point to point, exit, and interface loopback 0. IP address is 2.2.2, 255.255.255.0. Again, this one also I need to add to IP OSPF. Network point to point, IP OSPF 100 area 0. Exit. Let me do one thing in the OSPF is router OSPF 100. Router ID is 2.2.2. Okay. Okay, BGP. BGP 200 neighbor. What is 100? And update source is loopback 0. Exit. Okay, and show IP BGP summary. Okay, if you see here, it's showing an idle. And let's see here. Show IP BGP summary. Okay. Okay, here also it's showing 0. The reason is I think they cannot ping. Okay, that is good. But the here reason is I never give the multi-hop, so it's never not able to build the neighbor relationship in BGP. Okay, let me enable that router BGP 200. BGP multi-hop 2 and show IP BGP summary. Yeah, now it's already up. Show IP BGP. You will see this route which we created in router 1, next hop is router 1. So what you're seeing is the weight is 0, but if you go here, show IP BGP. So we created this network in this router 11. So they are using this one. I think I shared here somewhere. Okay, I think I missed. I missed that one. So this range of priority, when we created in a local network, it will show 32768. In the remote or the one who learned the route, it will show 0. So later we're going to manipulate this. Once we have 2 routers, we can manipulate that. Okay, and before we go from here, let's do one thing, config. Okay, and okay, interface loopback 02 IP address 0 mask IP address 2.2.2.1 255.255.255.0 exit router BGP 200 network 1.2.2.0 mask is 255.255.255.0 exit and show IP BGP. So if you see here, the weight is for this is 32.78.6. This one is learned from router 1, so it's 0. If I go here, show IP BGP, you will see the same. Whatever we created locally, you will see 32.78.768, and it's 0. So using weight, we can manipulate the traffic. So since we are point to point, like it doesn't, we can do much, we cannot do much. Let's go to router 3. Let's 13, and let's configure this one. Config hostname R133. Okay, first I need to configure the interfaces. Config interfaces gigabit 03. IP address 92.113.13.3. 255.255.255.0. No shutdown. IP OSPF 100 area 0. IP OSPF network point to point. Okay, that comes up. Then I go to little bit down. Okay, 23. Okay. Exit interface. Okay, 0/0 IP address 192.132.3.255.255.255.0. Now shut down. No shutdown. And POSPF network point to point. IPOSPF net 100 area 0. Exit interface loopback 0. IP address 3.3. 255.255.255.0. Exit. Okay, now let's create the. Okay, let me go to route BGP 300 neighbor. So neighbor 101 remote host. AS number is 100. Loopback, sorry, update host is loopback 0, and eBGP multi-hop I put 2. Okay, and let's start neighbor. What AS is 200. Update source loopback 3. GP multi-hop is 2. Try PBGP. Try PBGP summary. Okay, there is a problem. It's inactive. Why it's inactive? Should run config BGP. Oh, sorry. Section BGP. Okay, the problem is I think they cannot reach the. So there is a routing issue. That's why. show run interface interface drawback 0. See, I forgot to put the BGP OSPF configuration here. So IP interface, sorry, interface drawback 0 IP OSPF network point point IP OSPF 100 area 0. Okay, now it should be. Yeah, it comes already. Why 2 is not coming? Because I think I never configured here. Yeah. Okay. Show run section BGP. So these are the ways I'm showing you guys how to troubleshoot some of the network issues. So first you go and check the configuration is done correctly or not. If not, just do the configuration correctly. So BGP 200 neighbor remote is 300 and update source is rollback 0 and EPGP2 and show IP BGP summary. Why is there? Okay, okay, done. Good. So our first part is done of this task or lab or agenda. So if we go here, we can see we have 2 prefixes coming from both. Let's see what are those. Sure. Show IP BGP. Okay, so this one is configured in actually located in 111 router, this router. But we can see both. So see, you can see the S part. It's coming from 100, this one, then 200, this one, then it's reaching here. So what if I want, instead of its best path, if you say this one, to select from the 100, so meaning this is the way it's coming. You can check this trace route to 1.1.1.1. See, it's going to 13.1, this one 13.3, this one 13.1. So that's how the traffic is going. But I want to change. I want to go to 23.2, then do this way. So for that I can do easy way is config router BGP 300 neighbor 2.2.2 weight I would say what? Weight I would say 99. Then I do clear BGP all 200 is a hard reset I'm doing, and you can do soft reset also. So now if I go to IP BGP, If you see earlier, now the point is marking to here, the arrow mark the best. So this is the one is in the routing table you will see now. Okay, let's see before that. So earlier the point is, this is pointing here. And now it's pointing here. So if I do trace route, see it's going through 2, and we'll go to 12.1. Now it's going to hop from this hop, one hop, then two hop. Initially it's just one hop. So this is how you manipulate. But the problem here is that problem is we are applying higher weight for this particular neighbor. So whatever IP, I mean route we are learning, even if you see this one also, they increase the what do you call the weight. So let's say we want to keep only for whatever. I mean, if you want to manipulate again, the best way to do the prefix. So prefix I will share in another video from, because it's getting too long. So I will put it as a next update video. I will put in that one as a prefix, how to change the based on prefix. Thank you for watching. Again, I just like to remind that please join the group. This I will put it in the link that for you guys to become member. It's free and you guys can learn. You can put your comments or you can share your what you want to learn. And I have already created BGP troubleshooting guide for the idle connect. So I will create one more and I will publish here also. And so you guys just, I need more people to engage so that I know what is missing, so I can, based on that, I can put more videos. I will share both locations, but here I want to engage and create a community. Then we will have a session online, like like a Zoom call. Then everybody come in. Then we try to build our skills there. So that's why I created this group called CyberDucky Flock. So I'm expecting you guys to join here to expand our knowledge and skills. Thank you for the time again, and I will see you guys in another video. Take care. Bye.